Hello and welcome to Pindrop Media. In today's topic, we will be looking at why South Korea has so few coronavirus deaths in comparison to Italy. Our world is currently going through a global pandemic. With news that COVID-19 is spreading, different countries around the world are implementing and adhering to safety guidelines and new measures to prevent the spread of the virus. It is strongly recommended that people get tested, as it proves to help reduce infections and increase the likelihood of survival by discovering it sooner. The United States is behind in terms of testing compared to different countries, such as Italy and Korea, who had cases much earlier during this pandemic. Italy and Korea have been testing their citizens for a much longer time frame. One observation about these two countries is that Italy has had far more citizens die of the coronavirus. Now, why could that be? Well, let's look at the facts of the situation. Reports show that there is a higher death rate of coronavirus in Italy. This could be a culmination of different factors, such as general health of patients, as well as differences in age groups affected, or even which gender is more affected. In accordance with the UN report made in 2015, 60 years or older account for about 28.6% of the population in Italy, while in Korea, seniors make up only 18.5%. In world ranking, Italy is second behind Japan in having a large senior population, whereas Korea is ranked 53rd globally. One thing to note is that of all infected people in Italy, 90% of more than 1,000 deaths were at the age of 60 or above. By contrast, 20% of diagnosed carriers in Korea were in their 60s and over. Gender also plays a part in the likelihood of surviving the virus. Data from China's outbreak reveals to us that women are more likely to survive the infection than men. The death rate from China showed 1.7% for women and 2.8% for men. Why is that data important? Regarding coronavirus cases in Korea, women make up more than half. This can also account for the lower death rate. Another factor for the lower death toll of coronavirus in Korea is overall health. One example is smoking habits. The percentage of smokers for both countries is relatively similar. The only drastic difference is which gender smokes more. Korean women only account for less than 5% of the smoking population, and because women are more likely to survive the virus, this can account for fewer fatalities. Based on these factors, you could say Koreans were a bit better prepared from a health perspective. Korea's confirmed cases so happen to involve people with a higher chance to recover in comparison to Italy. Next time, we will address another topic of the coronavirus. Until then, stay informed with us here at Pindrop Media.